I will win, 'cause my heart is burning with desire to go on. I will vanquish anything that stands before me. Through my persistence and a voice inside me.
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
Gate is the only way to get to the provisional government, after all. We can't let Mito get any closer to Silva.
Oh, that's the fucking guy, Mito.
Yeah.
Forgot about him.
Mito.
Mito. Oh, right, yeah. Mito. We were talking about the video game.
Mr. Apple Pie chessboard person.
Apple Pie checkerboard, yeah. That's such a weird design, though. Like, obviously, I'm guessing he designed his armor.
Probably.
Who? Mito. Yeah.
So, like, he probably has a breastplate. Even though he's a small fucking fry. Do we ever get to see him outside the armor?
No. You saw him a little bit in a cutscene, but it wasn't. You don't.
He was in the armor in the cutscene, though.
No,
Yeah.
one of the early memories.
In the memories, yeah. When I want to
like the
see him
super early
outside.
ones.
He was just.
Yeah, but
he was just like a regular ass scientist back then.
Yeah,
Like,
that's the thing. I want to see Mito outside the armor, just like a face or something. Because like I just think of him as like Lex Luthor in the armor, like small ass Lex Luthor in a massive ass armor.
I'm pretty sure that's not the case, but
Well, I don't know. I haven't beaten this game. So if I go here, Mito. Code Vein. Oh yeah, so fucking Juzo Mito. I mean, look at that breastplate. I mean, his armor looks pretty fucking sick. It's almost Space Marine, except his shoulders need to be broader.
that's great.
Dude, not only is his backplate checkerboarded, but his coach checkerboarded as well. And he's fucking styling and profiling.
Of course, he's styling.
Oh wait, there's a mod.
Code Vein.
Oh, of course.
There's a mod for Covain.
Oh, yes.
Turn Mito into Dio.
That's weird, but I'm not surprised.
Hey, you can turn fucking Mr. X and Resident Evil 2 into Dio.
There's a mod to turn everyone into Dio. We all know this.
There isn't a mod to turn Leon into Dio.
Give it time. It'll appear.
I mean, it's literally just like a quick palette swap that you can do, because you can turn Leon into Jotaro. Or Jotaro. But, yeah, nah, there is no pictures of Mito outside his armor. Like, not even fan art.
So no one fucking remembers what generic scientist number 6 looked like.
It's kind of upsetting that, like, he is just, like, generic scientist 6. It's like, ah, yes, I can do shit. I can do shit without the moral laws of man.
Morality is getting in the way of progress. Time to get rid of morality.
Essentially.
Did I play my
It's,
part
yeah.
well?
So
We've talked
morality
we've
is just
talked
a
about
nerf
this
to
heaps.
science.
It's just the
So
it's
is
the
religion.
traditional sci-fi morals versus science.
The true debuffs of science. Fucking morality and religion.
Active debuffs. But, ooh, wait. Nah. Not even in the fucking concept art they have anything for Mito.
Find something good?
Just his
Well, no,
fucking
because,
armor and that's it.
He is. Well, I'm pretty sure he. Like,
I love how
he
quickly
is
we got off the topic of fucking armor and onto the topic of Mito.
Because we're talking about Mito's armor.
What part of his armor are we talking about specifically?
You heard
Because
it here
all we're
first,
talking
Alex
about is how he doesn't take it off.
understand conversations and how they work.
Lost sight of the above.
Jesus. Yeah, like, does Silver have a frenzy form in this game?
You'll see.
Everyone
We
does.
translate this.
Okay. Okay, cool. Because there is that in the concept thing. I'm like, okay, so if that's new content, and like, wouldn't it be cool if they had something for Mito? Nah, it's just Mito being Mito.
Mito is in his frenzy form. That's what the armor is.
You know what that fucking jacket reminds me of now?
What?
The Moogle jacket that Yuffie was wearing in the new Final Fantasy VII Remake trailer.
I do not care for Final Fantasy VII.
I do.
To be honest, I do, but I do in the case of... I do in the way of, yeah, I'd like to play it, but... Yeah.
Well, I hope it comes to PC so you can play it, because it's really good
Yeah,
in terms of that. It's as much as it's a remake, it's not. And that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I know a little bit about it in that it is a remake in a way, but it deviates.
Yeah.
No. It doesn't deviate, it continues.
It's a sequel remake.
It's kind of like a sequel remake. But the thing is, you would not know that unless you play the original Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah. We talked about this in length on our
Podcast, yeah.
not only on the podcast, but in the GSSB of Final Fantasy VII.
Oh yeah, we did the
Up now on the
GSP
channel.
on the demo.
Yeah.
I remember doing that. It's just like, oh man, in the original Final Fantasy, there's a phoenix up here, and then we get the phoenix up, and I just lose my shit over something so simple. But yeah, it's actually
Oh,
really
got
good. I
stabbed.
do like.
Didn't even notice.
Io. Oh, Io died too.
Yep.
It's really good. I do enjoy it. Kind of sucks that it is coming out episodically,
I was waiting for you.
but I can completely understand why, because there's a lot of fucking work to be done.
Oh, yeah.
Not like to be done, but like a lot of work for the rest of the series. Because like this remake goes like beyond like what they needed to. Like they fucking did so much more. And I think it's really, really fucking cool what they did. It's almost like a completely new Final Fantasy. But the one thing I'm super pissed off about is the fact that you can only get the new DLC, the Yuffie DLC, for PlayStation 5. It's not available on PlayStation 4.
Yeah, that's...
You can only get the Yuffie DLC if you upgrade your PS4 version to PS5. And I'm just like, that blows ass.
Yeah, that blows ass in multiple ways.
Because I want to play it. I enjoyed it, and it's just like, no, you can't unless you spend money on this very finite fucking console. A very finite console it is.
Yes, very finite console. The number one selling video game console in the world.
Well, the accessibility of the console is finite.
Well, yeah, because fucking supply has... No, not supply. Fucking demand has fucking paced supply by 1 billion.
Yeah, but dude, those fucking... I forgot what the scalpers, man. They're just trying to help you out.
Yeah, think of
There's
the
the good guys
scalpers.
in this situation.
The fact that article was written annoys me.
Well, no, not the
No,
article.
the
like,
article
the
was
person
in
writing the
response.
article was...
Going, these fucking guys.
It's like, literally, like, the article was, like, not supporting them. The article was like, listen to this bullshit. And the fact that, like,
I only saw the article
we're just
exist, I
trying
didn't
to
read
be
it.
the good guys. It's fucking, what's the term for it?
Pretentious.
It's almost like racketeering, where they create a problem to sell you the solution. I want to see if that's the correct thing. I'm
shit.
actually
It sounds
thinking
like
of.
it's the correct thing, but it's not what they're doing. They're crying. They're crying poor.
Racketeering. Well, no, they're not crying poor.
So we're not the bad guys.
Oh, so
not bad
racketeering,
people,
dishonor,
they're
and
just
fraudulent business
assholes.
dealings.
It is racketeering.
Though there's a specific name for the thing I'm thinking of.
Is scalping a crime?
No,
It should be.
it should be, but it's not. It's frowned upon,
Well, the
definitely.
thing is, it's very hard to legislate.
No,
It's
it's,
not
it's
just-
very
it-
easy. Just if you are selling a product above market value, that is illegal. Done. I have now legislated scalping.
Yeah, but no, because then anyone could just be like, well, I'm just like, I'm not a fucking scalper. I'm just selling this at this sort of deal
Yeah, but
because
you're
of,
selling
you know.
it secondhand. It has
Yeah,
no
but people
right
could also
being more
upgrade
expensive.
and stuff like that.
That
Like, I
could
sold
be-
my
I don't
I
think it's
sold
a
my
perfect
PS4
solution, but
for more than I
but
paid
Alex,
for it
Alex could
because
be
I
on
enhanced it with a
good,
better hard drive
Alex
and
could be
gave it a
on
PlayStation 1 aesthetic.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. But I don't think it's a perfect solution. But Alex could be on the right track with just going with something like. Effectively, it's illegal to resell it within a month of its release at over its retail price.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can just give it a time frame, as well.
Oh no, it definitely needs a time frame.
Yeah, but it would have to be longer than a month because this product crisis is still ongoing.
Oh yeah, especially with like I am not going to be getting a RTX 3080 anytime soon because
Yeah.
one, they're still sold out around the place, and two, people still charging like exorbitant prices. Yeah,
Exorbitant.
Exorbitant.
Do I know
Fucking
how- fuck.
scalpers market.
God damn it.
with enough of a farmer's market. But yeah, that's not what I want. But yeah, it comes like an issue. It's like, I want a graphics card. I want a 3080. They're meant to be cheaper than the 20 series, and yet no, they're not. Like they're literally meant to be half the price of the 20 series, and I have a look, and they're still double the price of the 20 series. And
I reckon they should make it. Oh, this is mainly on the storefront side of things. That you can't buy graphic cards online. You have to physically go in store, and then it's limited to one per customer.
Well, you can't.
where they
you
take
can't
like
do
your
that 'cause
driver's
some people
license.
Can't do
are-
that.
Act like physically can't go in stores.
Especially with the coronavirus coming on.
Oh, right, yes. It's been a scalper's wet dream, hasn't it? The fucking China
Dude,
virus.
I remember the fucking in that article we were just mentioning before about the scalpers. They're like, dude, we need the money so we can make better bots to beat the other scalpers and their bots. As if it's some like fight of good against evil. We
Fuck's
need the
sake.
money to make better bots to outbuy the other scalpers because they don't have your best interest in mind.
But we.
No, they don't. We have your best interest at mind.
Oh, holy
just
shit.
provide
that's-
400%
service.
markup prices.
Yeah, guys, at least it's not
Go suck my
410%
dick
markup.
with that
price.
bullshit.
Suck the entire collective dicks of the human population.
And yeah, as I said, like, they create a problem to sow the solution at, like, fucking absorbent prices. It's crazy. It's annoying as shit. And it's like, I don't think I'll be buying a new graphic, because I'm not going to buy, like, a 20 series card. I'm going to buy a 30 series card, but I'm going to wait to become more readily available. But right now, like, months, like, it came out in September, and we're in, like, fucking March, and still no computer shops near me or most computer shops online are selling it at all or at a reasonable price. And it's fucking annoying. That becomes like an issue with not only scalpers but Nvidia. With Nvidia having the issue of the demand and not being able to keep up the demand. And that's a different subject altogether when it comes to availability on the parts to make the stuff. But essentially, they need to fix this problem before AMD release their cards, because I can almost assure you AMD are going to straight up make like large amounts of graphics cards to try and beat this. And if they were to make like 10 million more cards than they would use, I have the feeling people are going to spend or are going to buy those extra fucking millions of cards because there's just no availability for the others.
Yeah.
Like, what's the solution? Go buy a NVIDIA card? They're not selling. Alright, I'll just go buy an AMD card. Unless you're a NVIDIA enthusiast, in which, yeah, there are definitely people out there. But it's going to come down to the point where it's like performance, you're looking at probably like maybe a few frames less performance. To which, you know, I'm not sure how AMD are going to price the news cards, but if they do what they do like they've been doing, as that retarded as that sounds, they're going to price it cheaper than obviously the RTX cards.